So I have been making hundreds of thousands of gold with this insanely easy AFK shuffle with tailoring, and that is the unraveling frostbitten cloth. Now I have 3 key ways that you can optimize this to almost double the profit that you get from this, but make sure you stay to the end, because if you're not even doing one of these things, it will lose you millions over the long run. So let's go. Alright, so this is a pretty straightforward thing. We are buying frostbitten cloth to unravel with tailoring. Now, my talent tree is set up like this and is no means optimized because I'm testing a bunch of different things, so basically it's kind of all over the place. But basically you're going to want to have textiles to 20 and spinning to 30 if you can. And honestly, I just have decent profession gear, not really the best build, but I have focused on crafting speed, and that plays a big part into this later on. So the first key for success for this is going to be using the Sageous Incense and the File of Quick Hands. Now, I get rank 3s on both of these items, which gives me an additional 20 inspiration and increases the crafting speed by 30%, which stacks with my crafting tools speed buff, which means that I'm unraveling almost every half second. These can be a little expensive, but with the payout, this is going to be big at the end with the rank 3 spools that you're getting from the inspiration procs. The second key is having trade skill flux capacitor add-on. This is the add-on that I mentioned in one of my previous videos. This add-on remembers the last item that you're unraveling and keeps the spot so that you can just simply keep mindlessly clicking, hitting the unravel button instead of having to click in and reselect the stack of frostbitten cloth. Saves you a couple of seconds, but in the long run, this is a nice quality of life addition. And now finally, the biggest factor in boosting my profits, which has at least doubled the profit that I'm making for this shuffle, and that is focusing on something that you can do with the Rousing Frost. If you take the stacks of Rousing Frost and pull them over into your action bar, as you can see here, you can actually create the Awakened Frost without interrupting the casting of Unravel, which is huge, as you can see, and we'll cover the reason and breakdown now. So with an unraveling happening every half second, that means that every hour we can unravel 36 times, meaning that in an hour we can unravel right around 36,000 frostbitten cloth. So now we're going to get into a bunch of the numbers of this. Having done this well over 10 hours by now, I have been averaging these numbers, so I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on the numbers of this. Every 200 unravels, meaning 1k cloth, has been averaging 203 rank 2 spools, 28 rank 3 spools, and 419 Rousing Frost, which means that every hour you're turning 36,000 frostbitten cloth into roughly 7,308 rank 2 spools, 1,008 rank 3 spools, and 15,084 Rousing Frost, or 1,508 Awakened Frost. Now, as you can see here, my average buy for frostbitten cloth is somewhere around 8 gold, which is where I'm usually buying these when people post them up bulk and cheap, which means 36,000 times 8 gives me an invested value of 288,000 gold. Now, adding all this up, the unraveling materials, we get 16,000 gold in rank 2 spools, 2,913 gold in rank 3 spools, and 361,900 gold in Awakened Frost, for a total low-end profit for 1 hour of 92,833 gold, which is why being able to create the Awakened Frost is so huge in this farm, because if you were waiting until the end of the hour, it would probably take you another 20 to 30 minutes just to turn all 15,000 Rousing Frosts into the 1,500 Awakened Frosts. So being able to do this at the same time has dramatically boosted the gold that you can get on this shuffle. So make sure that you grab the incense, File of Quick Hands, download the add-on, and make sure that you're making your Awakened Frost while crafting. This semi-AFK farm will make you a solid 90k gold per hour. I'm currently working on a shuffling spreadsheet, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe down below, join the Discord, and support me on Patreon for more exclusive content like my gray and white item, transmog profile, routes, and a lot more. Thanks to all that are supporting me already. You're all amazing. Shuffle away and let's make those millions.